the VA pays you for your disability, but almost nobody talks about how much the VA can pay your spouse. And for some families, we're talking thousands of dollars every single month. That never gets claimed. Let's break it down. If you're rated 30% or higher, the VA is supposed to pay you extra money just for having a spouse. That's called the dependent rate. But here's the problem. A ton of veterans never added their spouse on VA.gov. Some got married after their award and never updated anything. Others got divorced and remarried, and the VA is still stuck on the old info. If that's you, the VA's been paying you single rate money, when you should have been getting married rate money. And here's the crazy part. When you finally add your spouse, the VA can owe you back pay all the way back to when you should have been getting that higher rate, as long as you send the evidence they need. For some veterans, that's years of missing money suddenly landing in one lump sum. But that's just level 1. If you're 100% permanent and total, your spouse has access to benefits most people never hear about. Number 1. CHAMPVA. That's health coverage for your spouse and certain dependents. People save thousands of dollars a year on medical bills and insurance premiums using CHAMPVA instead of private plans. Number 2. Chapter 35 DEA, Dependents Educational Assistance. Your spouse can get help paying for school, certifications, or training programs. Not just 4-year college, trade schools, online programs, professional licenses, all that. A lot of spouses are sitting at home not knowing. They could be getting paid to go back to school because their veteran is 100% P&T. And then there's the part nobody wants to think about, but every veteran's family needs to know: what happens if you pass away? If your death is connected to a service-connected condition, your spouse may be eligible for DIC, dependency, and indemnity compensation. That's a monthly check for life for qualified surviving spouses. On top of that, some states give property tax relief, education benefits, and other perks to surviving spouses of disabled or deceased veterans. Most families find out about this after it's too late, in the middle of grief, paperwork, and chaos. You don't have to wait for that. You can sit down with your spouse now and say, "Here's my rating. Here's my conditions. Here's what you're entitled to if something happens to me. We're going to make sure the VA knows you exist. So here's your checklist. Log into VA.gov and make sure your spouse is actually listed. If you got married, divorced, or remarried, update everything. If you're 100% P&T, look into CHAMPVA and Chapter 35. Talk with your spouse about DIC and state benefits, so they're not blindsided later. If you realize the VA's been paying you at the wrong rate, file the paperwork and ask about back pay. The VA will absolutely pay this money, but they're not going to chase you down and beg you to take it. If you served, your family earned these benefits too. Don't let your spouse miss money that already has your name on it.